Traveler, The Man in Red, Chapter 51. Lunar Outpost, Triskelion, year 2222 AD. A red British phone booth phased into existence, from the ground up, on the common platform. Luckily, crowds of passers-by didn't seem to notice as the bright, albeit temporary extra crimson luminescence seemed to blind into the neon-flashing advertisements of its surroundings. But nobody came out. It was around another 20 minutes of questions before the paranormal detective, transplanted from the 1920s, before he seemed to acclimate not only to time travel, yes, the stranger in the scarlet suit had replied, like the H.G. Wells book, but also a race of intelligent rhinoceroses named the Judon. And it won't eat me? Valentine seeked assurance. His entire species, having been evolved from herbivores, obviously Bro was a vegan vegetarian. I only eat grass, dude. The man in red sat down a bowl of silver liquid, which the rock dog lapped up happily. Valentine nodded, pointing. And that is a dog, made out of granite? As the petal puppy sipped liquid mercury, Traveler stood, stretching. You've seen ghosts and ghouls, and you believe in goblins and trolls, but a nearly indestructible canine gives you a pause. Valentine seemed to relent. Jade bent down to pet the small boulder with the waggly tail.
God, why does this all seem so damn familiar?
I feed him diamonds now and then, just a handful though, and just when he's been really good. Oh, speaking of memories, the man in red proceeded to grab Valentine by the collars and headbutt him. Jade stood.
Holy shit!
There was a stream of horrendous crushing from the abnormal detective, so much that it almost made Jade blush, and she considered her two talents to be singing and cursing. Nothing? The strange madman adjusted his crimson tie. Purge intoned from overhead.
I told you nothing conventional is working. That's why we're here.
It was worth a shot.
No, it wasn't.
Why can't I just take him back to... Purge interrupted the man in red.
Because he needs his memories back, good and especially the bad, so that there is a lesson to be learned here. Valentine deserves that.
Yeah. Valentine rubbed his painfully throbbing forehead. I deserve that much. The man in red made a sweeping motion toward Valentine, with an ironic smile on his face. Says the man who fucking killed me! Purge snapped, her brash metallic echo louder.
Enough! We're here. We've been here for half an hour. I've reinstated Bro temporarily with the local Shadow Proclamation Precinct Vault. The present solution is to go see the local advisory proxy, Madame Tassat. She has access to a phycitron, which will presumably restore the memories of both Jade and Jack Valentine.
The man in red smiled. Thank you, Pudge. Finally. Valentine muttered. Nothing but gibberish. Purge answered.
Don't thank me. It was Bro's idea. He'll need to report to the local constable Judon squad. You take the amnesiacs and be back soon.
Jade looked over at the crimson stranger.
Phycitron? Madame Tassat? Right?
I'll explain later. The man in red grinned wider.
So, what's in the vault?
Jade asked.
A CHRONARCH device.
Purge answered. The man in red stopped smiling immediately. Let's go.